And we are back here, Crashgivings, here in Munster, Indiana. I'm Steve Aaron, J.J. Williams, and the intermission is over, and we are back on attack.
Leon Skills actually survived the gauntlet 4-on-1 against Dominion.
My God, Angel, what an impact in that match. Holy cow.
Oh, she definitely threw Dominion for a loop. She comes out in that white mask, and you think that she's going to hit Rion, and she's laid him all to waste. That was impressive. I mean,
I really thought there was another member of Dominion, but clearly she set them up to slap them down, and she looked like Babe Ruth out there with that chair. Wait, what the heck is that?
They were already out here.
Wait a minute. And here they are, back again. Money, power, and respect. And they are dressed to the nines.
Yeah, they are.
You got money, you got power, you got respect when you look like that. No glow-in-the-dark boots here. It's all business.
I'll give you one thing. They definitely got the money with attire like that. They've got the power because they got a victory tonight. They are a powerful tag team. But I wouldn't go so far to say they've got the respect.
They have much nicer suits than I do.
Oh, both of us. I shop off the rack.
Last time we came out here earlier tonight, you guys wanted to talk crap. So you know what? We're going to serve you a dish of crap right now because each and every one of you was sick and tired of your opinions. You're going to take opinions from puppets.
What in the world?
What? What? Stupid say what? Exactly. My point exactly.
Mr. Banks is assaulting.
All I gotta say is, money, power, respect. We're here to take over. We're here to get those tag team championships that we so rightly deserve. Shut up! You guys know how to say what? 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 What?
Where's your light-up shoes?
Then when the sun don't shine, you don't shut your mouth.
Holy cow.
Getting a little personal.
Mr. Banks in a bad mood.
This is how things are going to be from now on, huh? We came out here month after month after month and showed up everyone in that locker room. Where did it get us? Screwed over again and again and again. You look like a retard.
Whoa!
Now I know with the low IQ comes the short attention span, so I'm going to keep the rest of this short. I know you folk think that what you see from that locker room is excellence. I want you to listen very carefully. The only excellence in that locker room is the weapon of mass seduction and beast mode. Now, I don't know who has the stroke around here, but money, power, respect is not leaving this ring until we get the title shot we deserve.
He called out the general manager.
They've laid it out. They demand their title shot. I mean, I'm not saying they don't deserve one, but this isn't the way to do it. Oh, here comes Windy City AC.
Here he comes.
General Manager Steve Kenton said it in that video package earlier when he had that meeting in his office that Windy City AC had control of tonight because General Manager Steve Kenton's going to have control after Destiny.
And Windy City AC has a mic.
Money, power, respect, if you heard earlier, I'm running the show tonight. So I believe I have the stroke tonight, as you say. So how about we do this? At Destiny, since I'm here tonight, how about I make another big match for Destiny? So January 30th, if you're going to get your shot, and you're not going to tag
Windy City AC, he's
giving it to him.
Wait. Not just you. It's going to be the continuum of the rage. It's going to also get their shot at the tag team titles as well. Again, but not just rage.
Wait a minute.
I'm here at the Triple Threat match now for the United States Tag Team Championship.
what it is.
Triple threat of destiny. Wait a minute.
Wait, hold on for a second. I'm going to add something else to that match. Not only is it going to be the United States Tag Team Championship triple threat match, but the only way you're going to be able to get those titles because it's going to be extended above the ring.
No way! Oh. No way!
Because it's going to be a triple threat.
A triple threat ladder match! My God,
now
man.
That's a statement.
Good luck, guys. Good luck.
Destiny for the tag team titles is going to be suspended above the ring at Destiny. A ladder match.
A triple threat ladder match for the United States Tag Team Championships.
I don't know about you, but the last time I heard about a triple threat ladder match, it made some tag teams in another company
very famous. Yes.
Money, power, and respect better train and get themselves together because a triple threat ladder match.
I think Aaron Xavier's going to have, he's having some height phobias right now.
The weapon of mass destruction, or mass seduction.
Mass seduction is what he calls himself.
He is shocked by the developments.
Well, they wanted their title shot. They're going to get it.
Money, power, and respect. They come out and they demand a title match. They get it. But they.
Whoa.
That was so they came out and they demanded their title shot, and by God, they got it. By God, they got it. A triple threat ladder match at Destiny.
It's unprecedented here in CTW, that's for sure. It'll be a first time. I can't wait to see it. I mean, you got Smash and Flash, you got the Rage, you got Money, Power, and Respect, triple threat tag team ladder match. It's going to be insane.
Bodies will be broken. Careers will be changed at Destiny, no doubt about it.
We're going to throw it up to the ring and get started with our next match here. So we're going to throw it up to Jamie Olsen.
Ladies and gentlemen, your next match is brought to you by Papa John's. First, accompanied by Louis the Wrench Morales from Chicago, Illinois, weighing 225 pounds, Johnny Andrews.
We saw this little interview he had on the pre-show tonight. He had some very derogatory statements to say about Willie the Bomb Richardson, but he's about to find out that Willie the Bomb is no small chore.
He wasn't very nice to me in that interview. I had a chance to talk to both Louis Morales and Johnny Andrews. I found out it's sexy Johnny Andrews, by the way. I found that out the hard way. And they said they are going to take Willie the Bomb to school tonight, and class will be in session, and then it will end. Johnny Andrews, one of the exciting young stars here in Crash Tested Wrestling.
Somebody in this match is going to school, and I highly doubt it's Willie the Bomb.
Willie the Bomb Richardson has seen everything, done everything.
Absolutely. I mean, don't get me wrong, Johnny Andrews is a spectacular talent. I mean, he's got all the potential in the world. He's got power. He's got the physique. He's got the looks. You know, so I mean,
and he's got the cartel.
And he's got the backup, absolutely. So I mean, he's got a bright future, but
they've got money.
You can't make your name
they've
off.
They've got other things too, but I won't talk about that here.
You can't make your name off of Willie the Bomb Richardson.
Well, they better be serious tonight.
Unless it's in the obituary.
I don't think Chris Massett guy is available in this match.
Oh, he's got
bigger plans.
Oh, absolutely.
Tonight.
He's got his mind filled with Kenny Courageous in his match later on tonight.
Watch this crowd when this introduction happens. It's magic.
Oh, absolutely.
Make some noise for Big Willie. And here he comes. This place has come alive.
Oh, absolutely. They love it when Willie comes out that curtain. They know they're about to see some absolute spectacular professional wrestling.
He's making the crowd wait like Willie does.
Oh, he loves milking that entrance. It's all in good fun, though.
And there he is.
Straight out of West Side.
Willie the Bomb Richardson. The Bomb is in the house, and the Bomb is about to drop on the cartel.
respect this man demands every time he steps through a curtain is astonishing. It's so well deserved.
Everybody loves him some Willie the Bomb Richardson. The fans are glad to see him. I think he's got family in town tonight.
Hey, it is the Thanksgiving season.
Crashgivings in full effect, and I still got a pumpkin pie with your name on it, JJ. Oh, it's not over.
You wouldn't do that to a man with glasses, would you?
I do it with a man with glasses and walking in a cane.
Well, you're just straight up despicable.
I'm not a nice person, that's for sure. And Willie the Bomb Richardson is about to make his way ringside, and Johnny Andrews has got his work cut out for him. Because this man is talented.
If I wind up taking a pumpkin pie over the top of my head or to my face at some point tonight, due to you, my esteemed partner, I promise you, I will go to Windy City AC and I will have him play the lip sync battle.
No, okay, we will not do that. No, negatory, good buddy. That will never see the light of day. That was a wardrobe malfunction of bad judgment. But anyway,
so we're on the same page.
Enough about that. Fahey and Helms get the pies. You shut up. Willie the Bomb Richardson, Johnny Andrews, it's about to go down. Crash Tested Wrestling, Munster, Indiana. Where are you if you're not here?
And if our CTW fans don't know what I'm talking about, tune into Devil's Radio Tuesday nights at 8 o'clock. It's only crazy every night.
But
there's your cheap plug.
We won't speak about that lip sync battle. I will lose all my money, power, and respect. And the bell has rung and we are underway.
This young man, he's got a mountain. It's a brick wall.
Sexy Johnny Andrews about to meet the bomb. I'm getting death threats on the internet. I'm getting hate texts. This is new.
Fans are firmly behind Willie the Bomb Richardson as expected.
Much to Louis Morales' displeasure.
Oh, of course. I mean, the fanfare that Willie the Bomb has is going to do nothing but just frustrate the hell out of Louis the Wrench.
I don't see the wrench, doesn't have his wrench tonight. I don't see a wrench in his hands.
Lock
we
up.
are underway.
Backs him into the corner. I mean, Johnny Andrews is a powerful guy, but I mean, you're not going to match strength with Willie the Bomb. Very few men can.
People are clapping their hands. It's about the cha-cha up in here. Johnny Andrews not happy with the clapping. Johnny Andrews gets him into the corner.
He actually powered him into the corner. I'm impressed. Oh, that's disrespectful.
Oh, you don't want to do that, young man.
No, you do not want to disrespect Willie the Bomb.
You don't pee into the wind. You don't eat yellow snow, and you don't tug on Willie the Bomb Richardson's cape.
He's going to pounce you into the concession booth.
And Willie has just said enough of this nonsense. It's time to go down.
Right, it's time to go to work. It's time to take this boy to school.
Like I said before, these athletes are lunch pail wrestlers. They come, they go to work, all business.
Absolutely.
And they give you every ounce of their soul in that ring to
there's
entertain you.
There's no doubt about that. That is the appealing part of the professional wrestling industry, is the fact that any professional wrestler that steps foot in those ropes, they are trained and bred from day one that this industry is the most important thing on the face of the planet. You go out there and you give 150% every time. That's how you gain victories. That's how you gain respect. That's how you gain titleships.
And in independent wrestling, you are not doing it necessarily for the money. You are doing it for the experience and for the love of the game.
No doubt about that. Oh, and another
Big
vicious
shot
chop.
by the bomb. Willie is ready to end
He
this
shoots him out
match
of the
maybe
corner.
right now.
Nice hip toss.
Hip toss and down goes sexy Johnny Andrews.
Comes
Picks
in
him
first.
up and a body slam.
And Andrews bails to the outside. He knew he needed a break.
Johnny Andrews in a bad way right now. Louis Morales is trying to keep things on the outside of the ring for a minute, so Johnny Andrews gets himself back into his head.
Normally by now, Louis Morales would have already interjected himself into the match, but I don't think he knows what to make of Willie tomorrow.
I don't think he wants any piece of Willie.
Exactly.
If you're a smart human being, you don't.
You're crazy enough if you sign a contract to face him, but you get up in there involuntarily.
And the Willie chant is echoing, driving Louis Morales insane. I mean, more insane than usual. The church is rocking tonight here in Munster, Indiana. It's Thanksgiving. It's Crashgivings.
You feel the holiday spirit in the air. Getting ready to get our grub on in a couple of weeks.
As far as I'm concerned, this is the official start. It's like the Macy's Day Parade.
Right.
It's the official start of the holiday season. I can't wait till Crashgivings 2.
This is Crashgivings 2.
I can't wait till Crashgivings 3.
I know you're slightly new to the game, but this is our second annual Crashgivings.
Well, there you go. I can't wait till 3. And Johnny Andrews can't wait till Willie stops the punishment. Working on that knee and that hamstring.
Oh. Gonna hyperextend the knee, he's gonna tear that hamstring. He can do a lot of damage with that.
Can put Johnny Andrews on the PUP list very quickly. PUP, of course, is physically unable to perform. Johnny begging for mercy. Willie says, I don't think so. Oh my God! That might be it for Johnny Andrews.
That leg should be
He
done.
might not be able to walk off after that.
Good thing Louis out here to help him carry him back.
Morales very concerned on the outside of the ring. Concerned about that knee and that hamstring and that leg region. And this is where he rubs,
Stomp to the sternum.
stomping a mud hole or
Oh,
something.
he's doing the Garvin stomp.
That's an urban American mud hole being stomped at Johnny Andrews right now.
He made a chalk line with his boot.
And here's where you see the experience, the years and years of being at the top of your craft.
Absolutely.
Young man comes in.
There he is. Willie's got he got the courage. He's interjecting himself.
And this is Cartel.
And he is irate.
This is Cartel business at its
Oh,
best.
but Willie missed the elbow. That distraction cost too much time, and Johnny Andrews is able to avoid the elbow. He goes into the pin. Oh, but kick out. I mean, you got to get some offense on Willie before you're gonna get a 1, 2, 3 on him.
Still a much needed break for Johnny Andrews created by Louis Morales. And now it seems like Johnny has the upper hand right now on the bomb.
Strong right hands. Left hands. I don't know my right from my left.
That's okay.
Oh.
Neither does Willie. I don't think he knows what planet he's on.
Yeah, definitely got some of the cobwebs upstairs right
Did
now.
you see the whiplash on his neck when he hit that turnbuckle? That could knock you unconscious if it's that sharp.
Oh.
Big fist.
Shoot him in again, and he does.
Another hard impact into that turnbuckle. Those things are not soft. They might appear padded, but those are unforgiving.
Those paddings are there to cover metal rings, okay? Very large metal rings. You get shot into those turnbuckles, you still feel those metal rings under there.
I don't believe it, but the fans on the outside of the ring have gotten the better of Louis Morales. And Morales,
there it is.
He's imposing his will. Turn around, Seymour, turn around.
Louis just choking Willie tomorrow.
Typical Cartel chicanery. Louis is telling him to go up top, shouting instructions.
Louis calling for a high-risk elbow.
And here it comes. Way up high is Andrews.
Oh,
It's
and
the
he
big
connected.
elbow. Flying elbow drop off the second rope.
Pin cover.
2, only gets 2 as Willie kicks out.
Got to admit, I'm a little impressed with Johnny Andrews. He is standing toe-to-toe with Willie DeBomb.
Willie DeBomb Richardson has taken so many men to the wire. Jared Priest, do you remember that match?
Absolutely. He was in there in a tag team match with both Machine and BOW some time ago. He had a singles match with BOW. He was in there with Jared Priest. I mean, he has faced the biggest and baddest in this company. Oh, he went for a clothesline.
How did Willie stand on his feet? He might be out on his feet. I don't think I have ever seen Willie take quite this much punishment unanswered. Leapfrog.
Oh!
Big shot. Down goes Andrews. Where did Willie get that?
You don't want to take punches from Willie DeBomb.
I think Willie was playing possum. He lulled Andrews into a false sense of security and went back on the attack.
Shoots him out of the corner. Oh!
And that might be it. Oh my goodness, that will make you 4 inches shorter.
Call that the bomb drop.
That's something. Most people don't walk away from that. He's not going to do it again, is he?
No. He's doing.
Oh my God, that's it. That's it.
Swinging
We've got a cover, and the referee.
And Willie's going to break the count.
And that's what the cartel does.
Willie's going to break the count.
Unfair advantages, uneven odds. Morales giving Andrews the time to recover.
Does Morales know he's just prolonging Andrews' suffering?
I think Willie's seen enough.
Uh-oh.
He's going to knock the fedora right off his head.
Louis just realized what he did. Oh!
And Willie got out of the way, and Andrews hits Morales. And then Willie hits Morales. The fedora goes flying. This could be the end for Johnny Andrews.
Oh, and there's the pounce. And he sent that Johnny Andrews nearly outside the ring.
Almost got him out of the ring. And the cover with 1 and a 2. And that's all she wrote.
There it is, folks.
Louis Morales turned his back for a minute after a vicious elbow, and the match is over. The cartel has been thwarted again.
Louis the Wrench Morales is upset because he didn't even realize that his protege there, the muscle of the cartel, had gotten beat. Now that he's back to his own feet, he realized that they lost the match. I mean, don't get it wrong, man. Johnny Andrews put up a good fight against such a veteran like Willie DeBomb. But the chances of Johnny Andrews pulling out a victory were slim to begin with. Johnny Andrews has a bright future in this industry. You come face to face with a guy like Willie DeBomb Richardson, you're a little in over your head. I don't even think the cartel out here in force would have been enough. They're sitting here arguing with referee Seymour Butts. But Louis doesn't understand that the match is over. It's over. You can't get it overturned or get it restarted.
I am backstage with the Rage. Mitch Blake and Screwball. Wait a minute.
Well, at the end of the day, though, Willie DeBomb Richardson is the winner. He is the victor of this match. Once he got rid of Louis the Wrench Morales, making short work of Johnny Andrews. Nearly pounced him into the front row. You don't poke that bear when you're having an interview, unless it's after the match. Well, my partner here has an interview lined up in the back here with the Rage.
I am backstage with the Rage, Mitch Blake and Screwball. And gentlemen,
Not how Mitch Blake does anything. 1 week it's Smash, the other week it's Flash. So this week we gave you a taste of your own damn medicine. I got news for you. I got news for this
company, and I got news for every pipsqueak and punk out there in the crowd right now. You want a piece of the rage? They've got it. Well, now you want a ladder match? You got that too. You know why that's the best news we've heard all day? Because this thing right here just became legal. Let's go get ready for our big man.
Windy City AC made it official. At Destiny, there will be a triple threat ladder match for the U.S. Tag Team titles. Nobody knows what's going to happen. Back to you, JJ.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, the triple threat ladder match for the United States Tag Team Championships, it's going to be a remarkable event already. And Windy City AC adding that match to the card
Are you guys
is
ready
ridiculous.
for the next match? Yeah! You can do a little better than that, guys. Come on. Are you ready? Alright, that's what I like to hear. Introducing first, from San Luis Potosí, Mexico, weighing 240 pounds, Montezuma!
And JJ, here comes Montezuma.
Absolutely, another young man who's been on the rise here in CTW.
Another massive individual. Speaking of massive individuals, I almost got raged out by Screwball and Mitch Blake. I thought I was going to die. He almost hit me with that bat.
I was a little afraid for you, honestly.
I'm not even involved in the triple threat ladder match, and I already feel like I've lost 5 years off my life.
I don't think that Windy City AC completely thought through that triple threat tag team match because making the Rageous Bats a legal weapon is kind of asking for a lot of trouble.
Mitch Blake was so angry, he didn't even let me get my lines out.
Montezuma, though, I mean, he had a good victory over Dakota Prodigy a couple of months ago, and then last month he faced off with Willie the Bomb. He came out a little short on that match, but it was still an impressive outing. And tonight we have last month we had the return of Wild Wyndham, and so we.
But now resides in the church basement. He weighs 268
That
pounds.
Wild Wyndham.
Wild Wyndham!
I love me some Wild Wyndham. He was wearing a Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure shirt last night, and he's coming into Quiet Riot.
Wild Wyndham, I swear. I mean, I believe he actually hails from Sweetwater, Texas, but every time he tells us
I don't think it
something.
matters where this young man hails from.
Oh, absolutely not.
The crowd loves him, though.
Wild Wyndham.
Look at that. He's got a fan. The fan, he's picking him up. He's
Whoa.
throwing kids in the air. And the fans love the Wild Wyndham. He's going all the way out there.
I can't believe how, I mean, the time off that he took.
He's having a beverage. Crashgivings has just gone wild.
The time that he took off from CTW, he really got fit. He was hitting the gym, he was getting in shape, and he looks phenomenal, honestly.
And he is ready for action, but he's got his yeoman's work tonight.
Oh, yeah.
This Montezuma doesn't look like he's ready for any of it. He looks like he's all business. And we have a bell, and it's Montezuma versus Wild Wyndham as Crashgivings continues here at CTW.
Wild Wyndham made his big return last month against a returning dazzling Donnie Dynamite. It was actually a very technical and very old school type of match. It was well done, and they both competed against each other hard, and Wyndham did come out on top with the victory in that match. So this is his second match back and getting put in there with Montezuma.
Montezuma just slapped the taste out of Wild Wyndham's mouth. Maybe dislodged him in his fillings. That woke Wild Wyndham up. Wild Wyndham is James.
He's got him focused now, that's for sure. And the hammerlock, headlock.
His moves are very crisp, Wild Wyndham. He executes his maneuvers very, very quickly and crisply.
No wrist lock. Basic chain going on here. I mean, this may be the beginning of professional wrestling, chaining and hammerlocks and headlocks and stuff like that. But take nothing away from it. Those holds do not feel good.
Well, here's the thing. Sometimes the basics are the things that work the best.
Absolutely.
That's why they're called the basics.
You need to slow somebody down. You need to stop somebody in their tracks. You go back to the basics and you just.
And there's a cover. Only, but barely a 1 count.
Powered him into that cover.
That was an enormous display of power by Montezuma. Well, Wyndham is exchanging maneuvers. Very nicely done. Very crisp in the ring. Putting a lot of torque on the shoulder and the socket of the joint right there. What you are seeing is the opponents probably sizing each other up to a certain extent.
Yeah, because they are relatively the same size. I mean, Montezuma may have a little bit of height advantage, and maybe a tad on the weight advantage, but relatively, but Montezuma did not go down.
And another one, and Montezuma is not off his feet. Montezuma swings and misses.
Oh, an atomic drop.
And that's going to make the... And a big drop kick.
That took the big man
right
down.
under the chin.
Montezuma kicks out.
Hey, who wants to see me body slam the big guy?
While Wyndham is asking if they want to see him slam the big guy, I think I'd like to see that.
I would too. We've seen some impressive slams in CTW. This will be another one.
You're going to need some power here. Not quite. Not quite that time either. And a big elbow. Another one. And he got rattled his fillings again.
Oh, and a big boot to the side of the face.
He might be out. Wild Wyndham just took a shot to the nose.
He's definitely seen
That's
stars
1 and a 2
out.
and only a 2 count. That is incredible.
Montezuma's got him in the corner. He's putting the boots to Wild Wyndham. Comes in first. Oh, and a running clothesline in the corner. Oh, and he comes in for another one. Nails him a second time. Going for a trifecta. Oh, but Wyndham gets out of the way. Rolls him through. Only gets a 2 count. Montezuma gets the upper hand right away. Just throws Wyndham to the mat.
This guy's nothing and you want to cheer for him?
Montezuma with a cover and only gets a 2 count there.
Stomping him into the mat.
Taking advantage of Wild Wyndham, who is down on the mat and clearly in pain, and that Montezuma has inflicted.
Oh, and a nice slap from Wyndham. Oh, and again.
Just when you think Wild Wyndham is down and out, he comes up with a maneuver that gets him right back in the ballgame.
Wyndham has reserves you wouldn't believe. Nice exchange. Oh, Samoan drop. Didn't quite get all of it, but enough.
Got enough of it to hurt the back, the lower back region of Wild Wyndham, and this might be it.
Oh, but Wyndham's got the rope.
Placement in the ring saved him there.
Drags
Another
it to the center.
And 1 and 2 and only a 2 count. I think that really took some of the steam out of Wild Wyndham. His back is just about. You know how it feels when your back is turned.
This is only his second match back, and being in there with a guy like Montezuma.
Your back is hurt. It makes it hard to move anything.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, even if it could be anything, it could be kidneys, it could be spine, it could be the side of the ribs.
Montezuma rolls him down on the mat. This could be the beginning of the end for Wild Wyndham.
Who cares what you want?
Big elbow, but he misses.
Comes up empty.
Wyndham comes in. Nice
Comes
senton.
up in 1 and a 2. And only a 2. Not quite 3. Wild Wyndham is disagreeing with the count.
I think after his back got hurt, he wants his match to get over with. But he'll obey the referee. Oh, big.
Big vicious shots. And
Oh,
now
they're
they're
going back and
changing
forth.
low.
Oh, why would you headbutt Montezuma?
I think now that
Goes in, side slam. Oh,
And
nicely
that
done.
might be it. Good night, Irene. And the
damage to
cover,
that back.
1, 2, and only a 2 count.
Causing more damage than Wyndham's back with that side slam. But Wyndham managed to kick out in the last second.
Only the great shape that Wild Wyndham is saved him from that. He was able to find reserves to kick out.
Absolutely. All this time.
And that's all conditioning. All conditioning. Montezuma's done.
It's off the ropes. Oh, and a double clothesline.
Double clothesline. Both men go down awfully hard on the back of their heads.
Referee gets the count.
Wild Wyndham is trying to excite the crowd. People are clapping. He's coming back. And Wyndham with a shot. Right to the chest of Montezuma. Another shot.
Oh, that one echoed through the hall.
Wyndham is looking for the finisher. He picks him
Picks him up for the slam.
And
He
the
got him.
slam! Oh, and down goes Wyndham. There's that back
Yeah,
injury
absolutely.
again.
That took a lot out of that back.
Slow cover with a 1 and a 2. Only a 2 count. And I think he hurt the back even more at that point.
No doubt about that one.
Don't tell me he's going up with an injured back.
This could be a dangerous move by Wyndham.
He's getting
Taking on
ready.
for a double axe handle.
Montezuma in a
Could
bad
do
way
it.
right now.
Could do it. Oh, Montezuma caught him right into the slam. That was
That's it.
impressive.
1 and a 2, and it's over right there.
His back couldn't take no more. Montezuma gets the victory.
That was like a modified choke slam.
That's exactly what that was.
And Montezuma with the win over Wild Wyndham. The crowd is shocked.
That was a choke bomb.
Choke bomb and a half. And again, the injured back could not kick out. And the 1 and the 2 and the 3. And Montezuma has a victory at Crashgivings.
Montezuma is definitely starting to make a name for himself in CPW.
Look at, here's the replay right there. Gets caught, modified choke slam bomb. Or choke bomb if you call it. Montezuma with the victory.
An impressive one at that. And Wyndham's a strong competitor.
Well, I'm sure he'll be back at Destiny in some fashion. That's coming up on January 30th, you know.
Absolutely.
The first crash-tested wrestling event of 2016.
2016, I mean, it's already gearing up to be the biggest event we've ever had. I mean, we got a triple threat match for the CPW Heavyweight Championship.
You've got Billy Gunn!
We got Billy Gunn as the guest general manager of the evening. We got a triple threat tag team match for the CPW United States Tag Team Championship.
Here it is again. Here's another look at that choke bomb. Bam!
Oh.
Down he goes. Back
Hard.
is over 1, 2, and 3. It's all academic after that point. Although, you know, he competed hard, Wild Wyndham. So you got to give him credit for that. But you also have Team Kenton versus Team Windy City AC.
For control of the company. I mean, Destiny on January 30th, it is definitely gearing up to be the biggest event that we've ever had.
Did I mention Billy Gunn?
Billy Gunn.
D-Generation X, New Age Outlaws. I got 2 words for you.
We
Holy
can't
crap!
say it, yeah, right? Holy crap. There you
Holy crap is my 2 words. It can't get any bigger than that at Destiny. January 30th, I know where I'm going to be. Where will you be?
I'll be sitting right here doing my job.
And you know what we'll do at that time, too? We'll send it back to the ring announcer, Jamie Owens.
Absolutely.
That's just
Ladies and gentlemen, your next match is sponsored by Attorney Robert Lewis and Associates. Introducing first, accompanied by the Bosnian Bombshell Manila.
Bosnian Bombshell.
Philippines, weighing 210 pounds, the Pioneer Prodigy Chris Masakai.
I have to say, that's the first time I've stood next to Sanella. I can see why they call her the Bosnian Bombshell.
Well, just be happy she didn't choke you with your tie.
I was very, very nervous. And here he comes.
Notorious for choking people with their tie.
Masakai. This man took a shot to the face like I have never seen before, courtesy of CTW champion James Storm when he butted into the title business.
I'm telling you, I mean, it came out of nowhere. I mean,
And there he is, the Pinoy prodigy, Chris Masakai with Sanella. He talks a lot.
oh, absolutely. The man, his mouth runs on day and night. I mean, we get paid to do it here, but he just runs it on and on and on. It didn't make no sense to me when it happened. It still doesn't make no sense to me. I mean, it's been almost 9 months since he took that fireball to the face, and he hasn't one iota about being in the title picture. And last month, he just comes out and tells Kenny Courageous that he wants in the title picture one way or the other, that he wants to be in that match with the CW champion. And when Kenny told him, I'm more than happy to give you a shot, once this whole situation settles down, Massakai said, no, you're going to give me my shot now. He comes out and costs Kenny the CW championship. Yeah, he took his last call super kick for his troubles, but at the end of the day, he got what he wanted. He's now part of that triple threat match.
Massakai giving Jamie Olsen the business in the ring. Making Jamie feel bad. That's not right.
I know he wasn't down to find out Jamie Olsen was.
I hope not. He'd be the dumbest man in crash tested wrestling.
Right?
And it's Kenny Courageous time!
Absolutely, Kenny Courageous.
And I think Massakai bit off more than he can chew. Nobody wants a shot at the champ. Kenny Courageous has destiny, if you know what I mean.
Oh, 1,000,000%. I mean, Kenny Courageous, he's been vying for that title for the better part of the year. And every time he gets right there, he's almost there, something or somebody or some situation comes up that snatches it from his grip. So Kenny Courageous.
And there he is, built urban tough, Kenny Courageous. And they were having a match, him and James Storm, until Goofball in the ring decided he was going to put his 2 cents in.
I had a nice little hug for some of the young ladies in ringside.
Massakai had better be on his game tonight, because Kenny Courageous is in no mood for this.
Oh,
He might have been moments away from being the crash-tested wrestling champion, and Massakai robbed him of the opportunity. Now you have a #1 contenders match. Whoever wins this match gets a shot at the champ.
I mean, Kenny Courageous finally put Ace Bradley in his rearview mirror back at Whiplash. But
And did you see how quickly Massakai got out of the ring?
oh, of course.
And that's Kenny Courageous right there. You might want to call him the savior of CTW. This Massakai was scared of his shirt. That doesn't bode well.
He was pivotal.
Now everyone be quiet.
I guess you could say taking down the play. He got the victory over Ace Bradley at Whiplash, which led to frustration and implosion of the plague at the end of the night.
And he may have been moments away from a championship title. Then Massakai interjected
I
himself.
know. He thought he had put Ace Bradley in the plate behind him, that he could just focus on the title shot, and then turns around, and he's got another obstacle in front of him.
Now he's got to deal with the cartel. Because where there's one, there's usually more.
Oh, yeah, you can bet your bottom dollar Sanella's not going to keep to herself throughout this match. There's no doubt. The cartel, that is the one certainty about the cartel, that they do not know how to have a fair match.
Kenny Courageous is inciting a riot here.
Yes, he is.
Massakai not happy about it. And the Kenny chants are echoing through this arena. I almost want to start chanting.
Oh, and Massakai bails outside.
Almost ran over Sanella to get out of there.
Well, you want to be in the title picture, Chris. Get in there and fight.
He is a master of deception, Chris Massakai. Illinois Prodigy has many tricks up at illustrious sleeve.
Okay, you can pump up that arm as much as you want. The muscle's not getting any bigger. Whoa! They finally lock up.
Kenny Courageous provoked him into a lockup. Down he goes.
Toe hold, very nicely done. Float over.
Massakai is a good in-ring technician, but
No
he's
doubt
not
about
Kenny. He's
that.
not Kenny Courageous.
Don't get me wrong, Massakai is a phenomenal talent in that ring. He put on some spectacular matches. He was actually in the triple threat match back in October that crowned the first CW heavyweight champion. He came up short that night, but he Mason Kai has been in there with, he's been in with Kenny a couple of times. There's a triple threat for number one contendership with Kenny and Jared Priest that Kenny won. He's a spectacular talent. He's right up there with all the top tier talent. It's just his mentality that was her frame of mind of just cheat to win, pick and wait, deceive, and bribe and blackmail. He just doesn't know how to respect the honor of this industry.
Courageous is having nothing to do with what's happening in the ring right now. You know, when you take on Kenny Courageous in that ring, you better bring your A+ game. Anything less could result in loss for you.
Kenny is, the stars on his singlet, the stars. He is the star.
And the thing of the matter is, he is taunting Sinella on the outside of the ring as he inflicts punishment on Mason Kai. And Sinella is frustrated.
I don't know if he's so much taunting her as Sinella.
He's taunting her.
She's still a beautiful woman. She catch my attention too. Kenny will keep
I'm gonna quote you on that later.
What, am I lying? I'm married, not dead.
That was said. That was said. Oh, slapped that taste right out of his mouth. And followed that up with another one.
Nice.
Down he goes, and this might be the beginning of the end. Kenny Courageous, a house of fire.
Absolutely. Mason Kai doesn't know what to do with himself right now.
Mason Kai in shock.
He bails out to come after him.
And here's that cartel logic. Uh-oh. Sinella on the run.
And he goes back in.
Sinella. Mason Kai maneuvered there.
Almost did, yeah. Look that way from this. Oh, but he brings him in the hard way. Almost looked that way, yeah. Goes in for the pin.
Mason Kai only gets a 2 count. You're not going to cover Kenny Courageous that way and get a 3 count. That's for sure. When you cover him, you better be.
Mason Kai finally has the upper hand.
Trying to cut off the air supply, which is a good thing. You want to keep Kenny Courageous on that mat. You don't want him to get up because that's when he's at his best. And the Let's Go Kenny chants echoing from this facility. Mason Kai shot after shot.
Shoots him off. Oh,
big impact into the...
Oh, went for a Bronco Buster, but Kenny was out of the way.
His Bronco got busted all right.
He was too far into the maneuver to stop it.
That bothered Sinella. That's not going to be a good night for Mason Kai now. Oh, that chop! Down he goes. If you need any wood for the fire, I know an Axeman for you.
Ron the Lumberjack has been known to be around here, so we can find him.
I felt that chop clear over here. Mason Kai still competing. This match has gone back and forth several times.
Any way you want to slice it, no matter how he got his name into the title picture, he's in the title picture. He has to prove something. He has to get the victories. He wants that title.
Only a 2 count. Very slow one by Seymour Butts, it would seem. The Let's Go Kenny chants continue to be heard. Nice counter by Courageous.
Oh, but he inverted atomic drop.
That was a nice counter. I thought Kenny was going into a loose desk press, and he countered it with an atomic drop. Nice maneuver by Mason Kai. He is a great in-ring technician, like you said.
No doubts about that.
Nicely executed suplex. And to the cover, and a 1, and a 2, and only a 2.
Oh, here it is. He's choking him, but the referee can't see. Come on, referee.
That's what the cartel does. And what you're getting here is...
Okay, he's caught him. He caught him.
The airways were obstructed on Kenny Courageous, and that will create a fatiguing effect. Usually. Master of the obvious. I think I told you that already.
Oh, nice.
Kenny Courageous finds his wind and gives him a high knee. Off the ropes he goes, and a big
nice
back body drop.
Nice back and forth action we have here. Chris Massakai and Kenny Courageous.
This is the kind of match you'd expect. Two men vying for an opportunity to face James Storm for the title. A low blow. A low blow.
Massakai distracted the referee, telling him there was something going on outside. And and this. Went for the 619.
And he got caught, and a side slam by Courageous out of desperation.
Well done by Kenny. Snatched him out of the 619 and turned it into a side suplex, or side slam.
And now both men are down, and the fate of the title hangs in the balance. One of these two men will face the Cowboy James Storm.
Nope.
It's not going to happen.
Remember, this is a personal matter here. They're both facing the CTW champion in Destiny. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about it. It's a triple threat. That's already been etched in contract.
I'll tell you what, if
this one is personal. Kenny's getting payback for his interference from last month.
I'll tell you what, the kind of punishment you see here, it may end up being just a regular match if one of these guys can't compete.
It's very true. Oh, and a nice elbow to the top of the head.
Oh, it's a Curry. Down goes Courageous.
Oh,
Massakai pulled that right out of the tank at the right time.
Back and forth. This is the kind of competition you expect from these two kind of guys.
And the thing is, you know that when that triple threat match occurs, if it does, it's going to be one for the books because all three men could win at any moment.
Oh! Beautiful suplex. Almost thought it was his brain buster, but it was just suplex.
Either way, both men are down and possibly out.
Kenny's taking a couple of seconds. He needs to breathe. He needs to catch his breath. Oh, there it is. Sanella getting involved.
And the cover, and a 2, and a 3. You could have a 16 count in there. The ref missed it all. And Sanella. Oh my God!
Massakai just nailed his own valet.
Massakai just put Sanella down and out. I think she's hurt.
Kenny.
He rolls him up. It's a 1. It's a 2. It's a 3. He got it.
He used the tights though.
I don't know if it was a 3 count.
I don't know. There's
no call yet.
Here.
I think it's a 3 count. Wait a minute.
What do we got here?
The referee's going to have to clarify what's going on here. What? What in the world just happened?
I can only assume that Seymour Butts raised the hand of Chris Massakai.
I don't know.
We're going to have to get clarification on this.
You're going to have to explain that to me, JJ. It looked like Kenny had the victory.
No, I mean, Chris pulled, he rolled him up. He had a fistful of tights, but from our angle
almost looked like he got disqualified. Like maybe the interference was, that's what I thought happened.
I have to admit,
Good Lord.
I apologize to the fans. And
controversy
to the
after
viewers,
controversy.
We'll have to do a look at the playback on that later on.
So the Peanut Prodigy gets the victory.
It appears so.
And that sets the stage for a triple threat match.
Well, the time has come.
It's the time.
It is the rematch from last month.
Plague against Plague. Old Plague, new Plague, the Plague.
Well, former and current is what it is.
I'm telling you what.
This is your main event of the evening, and it is Plague versus Plague.
Plague versus Plague.
Introducing first, hailing from Ground Zero, with a combined weight of 430 pounds, Brutus Owen Wester, BOW, and Fallout Ace Brandy, the Plague.
And this is an entrance that gives me nightmares.
Oh, I couldn't agree more.
And here they come, the Sinister Plague. Fallout Ace Bradley, BOW, bad news indeed.
I see they have a new entrance video where they've already axed out Jared Priest, so I'm not surprised
And there they are, Fallout Ace Bradley, Brutus Owen Wesker, it's the Plague. Former champion Fallout Ace Bradley with that hanging man's rope.
You know, I couldn't be happier. You know, I used to be terrified to my core every time I saw the Plague. But considering what's gone down with the Plague over the last 3 months, I couldn't be happier. Ace Bradley doesn't have that title. The Plague imploded. Don't get me wrong, they're still intimidating and scary and vicious opponents and competitors, but they are not the force that you once were.
I don't know, as soon as you think they're not the force they once were, suddenly they change the game. Fallout Ace Bradley is not right, and Brutus Owen Wesker is as violent a human being as you're gonna meet. But they are gonna have their hands full tonight, because on the other side of that curtain, just waiting for them, is the Plague.
Well, the former Plague, absolutely. Jared Priest and Christopher St. Michael, they got a victory over Ace Bradley BOW last month in a spectacular match. And I expect nothing different tonight.
You have to wonder about St. Michael's and his health at this time with what it looked like a pretty significant injury at the last event.
Well, there's rumors that he had a shoulder injury. I don't know the extent of it at this time or if it's even going to be a factor tonight. But
and the City of Angels, with a combined weight of 440 pounds, the demigod Jared Priest and Christopher St. Michael.
Ready or not, here they come. The former Plague, Christopher St. Michael, and Jared Priest, the demigod. And Jared Priest always looks like he's business all the time. And he has got his sights set on the Plague. And he is screaming and scaring the world. JJ, I think you might be right. St. Michael's looks like he's ready to compete.
well, he's got a little tape on that shoulder, probably just as a precaution, but
moving a lot better than I thought it would be, so this ought to be some kind of match. And St. Michael's better be 100%, because to beat Fallout Ace Bradley and Brutus Owen and Wesker, it's going to take all of your talent, all of your skill.
No doubt about that one. No doubt about that one.
The former Plague against the current Plague. Priest and St. Michael versus Bradley and BOW.
You have to understand now.
There's never been more bad blood ever.
No, not in the slightest.
The referee is going to be a non-factor. He just better stay out of harm's way.
In CTW in specific, but I would honestly say in pro wrestling in general, there may never have been more bad blood than what we have right here.
And this is it. And they are
just got to be careful. You're going to get disqualification before the match even starts.
I don't think it's about the match. I don't think it's about disqualification.
Oh, there it goes.
I think it's about rage. And the bell is rung, and we are underway, your main event.
They're just going at it. You have to remember, they're both half of their respective teams at Destiny. Brutus Owen Wesker and Ace Bradley are on Team Kenton, and Christopher St. Michael and Jared Priest are on Team Windy City.
You're getting a little bit of a preview of Destiny here in your main event, as Jared Priest is working over the monster. St. Michael's is trying to rally the crowd. I don't know if the crowd knows what to make of this. These used to be the closest of units.
St. Michael has BOW in the corner. I don't know how smart that is. There it is. Yeah, the power of BOW. But Christopher St. Michael's is as addictive as Ace Bradley in that ring, or else he wouldn't have been a part of the Plague to begin with. But just to go after BOW like this, that can't be a smart move. And
throwing
again,
him around like a rag doll.
Oh, back elbow to Ace Bradley.
That's a good way to do it right there. Taking Ace Bradley away from
leaps over BOW. Drop kick.
Barely phased the big man.
House of Fire right now. Sorry to steal your line, but
that's all right. It is a house of fire, and it's about to burn down.
Oh, head scissor. Right into Jared Priest's corner, and a tag to Jared Priest.
There you go. This ought to be bad.
Oh.
Jared Priest is not in a good mood. largely due to Fallout Ace Bradley and Brutus Owen Wesker.
Double axe handle the arm.
If the monster could speak, he would have said, ouch.
Oh, I'm sure he grunted. You got the big against the bigger in there.
I think Fallout Ace Bradley is seeing stars after getting smacked by St. Michael on the outside of the ring.
He's either seeing stars or he's seeing red.
Red stars? And that's a tag, and it's been acknowledged.
This is the, oh, he ducked it.
Jared Priest saw it coming. Well scouted by Jared Priest.
Very well scouted. Oh, and a back and forth. They're gonna pinball action.
That was a shot.
Side slam.
And side slam, and down goes the Fallout, and that might be a 2. And only a 2 count.
Oh, up and over. Oh, he landed on, oh! He landed on his feet, but Jared Priest caught him in the gut with a boot anyway.
Jared Priest, being a member of the Plague for so long, knows
oh,
every maneuver and
beautiful
Fallout.
maneuver by Ace Bradley.
They know each other so well. All the counters, all the maneuvers.
No doubt about that. I mean, they helped each other write their own books, so they know how to face each other. You have to study an opponent, and you have to look at their maneuvers in the books that they've written for themselves. But when you helped your opponents make your books on how to attack people and how to defend yourself, it's just second nature to know how to react.
Fallout has the big fella down.
Oh, and they distract the referee.
More double teaming as the current Plague.
St. Michael, he needs to get on the ring apron.
You got to have better judgment in a match like this, especially when the grudges are this big.
BOW comes in, big leg drop.
Big leg drop by Brutus. Only gets a 2 count. Jared Priest right now in a bad way. If this is any kind of prelude to what's coming at Destiny, my God, man, we might not survive.
Oh, I plan on having a defibrillator nearby.
And Billy Gunn is going to have to keep a tent on this circus in January.
You make sure that...
down goes Jared Priest.
You make sure that Fahey has a good, fresh supply of those pills.
I don't use the term fresh and Fahey very often together.
Fresh supply of medication.
Oh, okay.
I'm sitting a little too close to him to know that he's definitely not fresh otherwise.
Not so fresh feeling.
Oh, he drags Jared into the corner.
And that's what they do.
And Ace tags himself in.
They have cut the ring in half.
Here it goes.
And Jared Priest is the recipient.
That's exactly what's happening. They've cut the ring off. They're keeping Christopher St. Michael on the outside.
Falling headbutt after falling headbutt.
Dislocate that arm with those shots. Tags BOW back in.
In most of Jared Priest's matches, you never see the big fella on the receiving end of this kind of punishment.
But they know each other too well. They know each other way too well. Oh, big maneuver!
And that might be the end right there. Jared Priest might not be able to kick out at this point. That maneuver did some damage too.
Getting a little help. Came in.
Little help from your friends right there.
I mean, Ace Bradley was the one who made the decision 2 months ago, and he turned his back on Jared Priest. BOW followed suit because Jared Priest didn't put away Windy City AC. That's leading to this match at Destiny. But Jared Priest needs to get some separation so he can get his win back. Here he goes too. Oh nope, into a big bear hug. That is a massive man to have in a bear hug.
The power of BOW on display right here. Priest inches away from a tag.
He gets the tag, but the referee didn't see it.
And still the legal man is Jared Priest. And they're going to get disqualified this way. And you believe the Plague are going to take advantage of this.
Absolutely. I mean, Christopher St. Michael got the tag, but Fortunately, Ace Bradley got the referee's attention and he didn't see it. And a
Choking
blatant
him out.
choke from Bradley.
Breaks it up before the 5 count.
This is so personal between these 4 men.
The Plague are working in precision, systematically dissecting Jared Priest. I don't think Priest is I think Priest might be out on his feet.
It's very possible. Oh, and BOW's choking him with the tag rope. No, that's the hangman rope.
That's the hangman rope right there. It's living up to his
St.
billing.
Michael's trying to get in, but all that's doing is keeping the referee's attention. You got to keep your cool. Got to get on the ring apron.
And that might be the beginning of the end of the demigod. Choke after choke. Softening up the big guy. Can't even stand anymore. I think we might be done here, JJ.
I might be, I'm telling you.
No, I think they might be, not you. Oh no, we're going
Either way.
We're going for hours. I'm ready. Oh, the directions I could go on that comment. How'd he get him over?
Oh, nice
My
back
God,
body
nice
drop.
counter. Where did that come from?
Desperation, pure desperation.
Jared Priest needs a tag in the worst way.
He knows how to, Jared Priest is one person that knows how to dig down deep when necessary. Oh!
Both men down. Jared Priest, desperation or not, powerful maneuvers. St. Michael trying to get his partner's attention to get the tag.
Got that separation, Jared. You got to get to the corner.
You want main events at Crash Tested Wrestling, you get main events. Plague versus Plague, what is their destiny? The tag to Fallout, the tag to St. Michael's, and we're on.
Oh, Michaels comes in. Lit up, he's just going at, oh!
Perfectly
right
executed
to the
drop kick.
Got Ace Bradley reeling right now.
Another.
Why would you tag Jared Priest back in?
Whipped him into the corner, whipping him in the other corner. High knee. There we go.
Oh, they're just going back and forth. Oh, big boot from BOW.
It's funny how fast a house of fire could be extinguished, and now St. Michael is outside the rope, and we can't even see him from our vantage point.
Oh, and a double spine butt, almost choke slam.
And there's the two men cover, 1 and a 2, and that's all.
You let both of them cover.
They took St. Michael out of the equation, double teamed their way to the victory, and the Plague are the champ. Well, not the champs, but they're the winners here.
Well, I guess you could say it's 1-1. Oh, and they're hanging him.
They're gonna hang him.
They're hanging Jared Priest. Well, choking him out with a hangman's noose.
Oh my God, the referee's gotta stop this. Someone's gotta stop this mayhem.
You just throw the referee out.
What is the Dominion doing here?
Well, you heard it in the,
That's right,
you heard
that's
it in the
right.
message. Kenton said that Dominion's part of his team.
It's the Dominion and the Plague, 2 elements you never thought you'd see. And they are just absolutely assaulting.
Team Kenton as it stands right now.
Absolutely assaulting.
Oh,
That's
there's
the bomb.
Willie.
It's Willie.
There's
it's
Willie,
Leon.
and Gabe.
And Gabe.
All of Team Windy City is out here.
The odds are in the favor of Windy City AC's team.
Oh,
my
he just
God.
laid out Ace Bradley. Oh, Team Windy City is standing strong right now.
St. Michael just took Nathaniel Grimm to the woodshed. He's not gonna suplex him on the concrete.
Oh, he did.
He suplexed him on the concrete.
He did a flipping backbreaker.
Rion Skills likes it. I don't think Fallen Ace Bradley knows what planet he's on right now.
I'd like to know, listening to that video footage from earlier, I would like to know who
He's
Windy
killing
City,
our camera. What is he doing?
I'd like to know who Windy City AC is going to pick to be the special guest enforcer of this match.
He's using our camera wire.
Well, Windy City AC's music's kicked up.
Enough. Cut it out. All right, enough, guys. Enough. Cut it out. This is what I'm Let's cut it out right now.
Windy City trying to.
Give me some referees out there, security.
Windy City is trying to restore order.
Can't let this melee go on forever, so.
I said enough. Or no one's going to make it to destiny. Enough. You know something? I have to agree with General Manager Kenton. The referees are going to be enough to keep this match sane and destiny. So you know what? Kenton said I can make the choice of the special guest enforcer for this match. So I'm here tonight to announce, cut it out. I'm here to announce our special guest enforcer for Team Kenton versus Team Clemens, and that man is right here.
Who is it?
No way! It's Diamond Dallas
It's
Page!
Diamond Dallas
DDP!
Page! Oh my God!
Diamond Dallas Page is the guest enforcer!
We got Diamond Dallas Page! If there's any man crazy enough to keep order in that match, it would be the Diamond Cutter.
And it's escalated into an absolute Donnybrook.
Holy cow!
Crashgivings has erupted into an absolute melee. And there's just carnage everywhere.
Good Lord, I don't even know what to think about this.
Destruction and mayhem everywhere. There are bodies and people everywhere. And
I mean, it's been announced. Billy Gunn is the special guest general manager of the evening, and Diamond Dallas freaking Page is the guest enforcer for this 5-on-5 elimination match for control of the company.
January 30th, book your date right now. Save the date. Whatever you want to do, don't miss it.
I would. You couldn't pay me to miss that.
Team Kenton versus Team Windy City AC. Guest general manager, badass Billy Gunn. Guest ring enforcer, Diamond Dallas Page.
And this show, Destiny, is piling up to be, dare I say, a WrestleMania-worthy event.
Now we have to figure out what our destiny is. Because it's coming.
Well, our destiny tonight is to wrap this show up, go have some drinks, calm down, and take a couple of months to get ourselves prepared, because we may not survive Destiny.
You know what? Because
January 30th for Destiny. Everyone get home safe. Thanks for coming out. We'll see you in January, guys.
I echo those sentiments. Absolutely. January 30th ought to be off the chain. Billy Gunn will be here. Diamond Dallas Page will be here. Team Kenton. Team Windy City.
CTW Heavyweight Champion James Storm should be here.
Triple threat ladder tag team championship match. My God. You better enjoy these holidays, folks, because they might be your last.
Take the holidays, spend some time with your family, enjoy the Thanksgiving feast, open presents on Christmas, go have a big party on New Year's Eve, because when we come back here to rock on January 30th, we may kill you.
We may kill you. JJ, happy holidays.
You too, sir.
Crash Tested Wrestling fans, happy holidays. Enjoy your time. We will see you in 2016 when we will find out what the destiny of Crash Tested Wrestling really is. Good night, everybody.
Bring your own medics.